Hello everyone and welcome to Creating with Class. That's crafty lessons and simple steps with Linda Word. Hi, I'm Linda and today I'm going to be showing you how to access some images in the Cricut Access design library. So the first thing you're going to do is open up a new project and you will have a blank canvas. Over here on the left hand side you'll see the icon that says Images. So click on Images and that brings you straight into the Cricut Access design image library. In here are over 100,000 images that everybody has access to review and look at. You'll notice that there are words along the bottom of each of these images, and those will help you to determine whether you have access to it or not, or whether you have to pay for it. If you have the word free on the bottom, that means anybody can use that image. It's free to use, you don't get charged for it, you don't need a membership, anybody can use that image. If you see one with a dollar amount, everybody has to pay to use that image, whether you have a Cricut Access membership or not. These are licensed images that Cricut has made available to you, and you have to pay a small licensing fee in order to purchase that image. And then you do have another one that says subscribed. And if you see the word subscribed, that means it is available as part of your Cricut Access membership. I do have a premium Cricut Access membership, so that's why this word subscribed is here. If I did not have a subscription, there would be a dollar amount, or maybe some of them are like 99 cents, that type of thing. There would be a fee at the bottom of that image if I did not have a membership. So those are how you can identify whether those images are free to use, whether it's part of your subscription, or whether you have to pay a licensing fee in order to use that image. This, like I said, is the entire library, but what I like to do is show people how to look at the different categories that are within the image library. Over here in the upper left-hand corner, click on the word category. You can search the image library by just using a keyword. So if you know you need to do a particular theme, let's say we're looking for school images, I can just put the word school in here and browse all the images that are related to school. So that search brought up 2,360 images that I can look through. And as you can see, some are included in my subscription, some are free to everybody. And if we keep looking down, I'm sure we'll find, yep, sure enough, this image is $1.99. So anything having to do with school, I can find right here. So that's one way to search for images. If I go back to the categories, you'll notice they can be themes, people and places, occasions, shapes, and trending. So they've kind of categorized some ways to search for certain items and images. But what I like to look at is this highlighted categories area where some people don't really have a tendency to look at. They seem to be so focused on looking for one particular thing, they don't look at this area over here. So let me show you the first, which is called featured. Cricut likes to feature some of their images based on things that are appearing in their ready-to-make projects, their Cricut community. So they're finding images that they would like you to focus on and see that maybe they're new that were added, or they're popular, or they're being used in different projects that you can see on their website. If we go back to category, the next one you'll see is recently added. Cricut is constantly adding new images, so if you don't want to have to scroll through and realize, well, was that there before? If you click recently added, you can see they've recently added 503 images. So you can scroll through here and just see what are the newest things that Cricut has added. The next category to me is the most exciting. It's called Free This Week, and a lot of people don't realize this is here. If you click Free This Week, you will see that this week there's 1,983 images that are free to everybody. It doesn't matter if you have a membership or not, you can use this image absolutely free. It might down the road end up costing something, so grab it while it's free so you can go ahead and use it. So I always go through here and look to see what is free, and if I like something, then I will just click it and it'll show up on my toolbar down here. And just grab whatever you see and that you like. I'm going to add a couple of things here. If you like certain types of images and they kind of look similar, if you click this little eye here and click View Image Set, you will see that all these geometric images, all 28 of them, they're all related and they're free this week, right? So if you see some other ones that you might like, you can grab those. Once you find the images that you're interested that are free, you hit Insert Images. And this is just my tip. You don't have to do this, but whenever I'm looking at the free images, I want to keep them organized so I can get to them later. So I go ahead and I bring them into a blank project. And once I have them all, I will come up here and I will hit the word Save. And I will save this as Geometric Free Images, because that's how they were categorized. And I will hit Save. In this way, I have it saved in my image library, so therefore I can use them when I want later down the road. If you want to use an image and bring it into a new project, just right-click and you'll see the word Copy, click Copy, open up a new canvas, and then right-click and then bring it in. So you can, keep them here and store them here if you'd like, so therefore you can use them in a future project. But I always highly recommend that you look at the categories specifically of free this week. A lot of people don't realize that's there. The other thing you can look for is different image sets. So when we were looking through the free this week, we noticed some that were kind of similar and they all belonged in a set and they happened to be free that week. Cricut also puts a lot of images together and categorizes them for you based on their similarities and their theme. So if you're looking for a particular themed project, so say you're making mazes, or you're doing something where you want to do a kids activity and have mazes. If you click on this, you'll see that there's 60 images that are mazes that are already made up, and then you can click that and bring that into a canvas. So if you know what you're looking for and you want some similar images, I highly recommend you click on the image sets because they are already kind of themed for you. So you have themes, people, places, occasions, shapes, and trending. But please don't forget to look at this area right here, highlighted categories, because a lot of people miss some free images for that particular week or don't realize that they are put together for it to make it easier for you to look for whatever you need for your project. So I hope this helped you out. It's a great way to bring in images. Like I said, Cricut has so many free images for you to use. I have a membership myself and I use this every single time I make a project. I've never had to go out and purchase another image and bring it in when I'm working on certain themes and things like that. Ooh, snowboarder, didn't even know that was in there. So definitely take some time to look through it. It makes a much more fun to put together a project when you can just in one particular area within your design space, you can look at all these images and just have fun putting it together and making a unique project. So I hope this helped you out. Hopefully you learned something new that you weren't familiar with before and make your next project a little bit easier to create. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you click that like button if you learned something new today, and please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a future video tutorial. And happy crafting!